What's going on, everybody? I'm running a little bit late right now. I've been trying to get some things done, woodworking out here in the garage. I mean, had a chance to come out here to get the computer and everything set up. Let me see. We have that. There we go. Finally, that's showing up. See, y'all just bear with me. Look at that. See, I got Arnie in here. Backwoods. Got that done. That part all done. I haven't even had a chance to do all this. I've been so busy. Been putting in a ceiling and everything. Getting that all redone. Bear with me a minute. Try and get this garage all set up. That way it can handle the heat better for the summer and also ready for the winter time. Okay. Hey, Emily. Crystal's in the house. She's getting everything ready. There's Cool Gamer. But yeah, I've been moving a whole bunch of stuff around in here. Trying to get things cleaned up. Like I said, been redoing the ceiling. And as you can tell right here, I did get my Bill Elliott little banner put back up. Turn the camera up a little bit. So there's the Bill Elliott, and most of the stuff over in here is all getting moved around. A lot of that wood's been getting used for going back upstairs. Got two sections. Deborah, I'm just a little bit tired and getting exhausted from the heat. Because I think last time I checked, look at my phone right now, see what it says. It's only a cool 104. It was 106 earlier. But yeah, that's what I'm working on right now, or been working on. Do have my air compressor turned off, but I've been using the nail gun. All right. Do that. I'm actually going to do something I haven't done in a while. I'll put that there. There. That way, if anybody wants to come in up on panel and everything, yeah, 104 Backwoods, yeah. So, but there's a link if anybody wants to come in. Don't have a problem. All I can say is just mind your P's and Q's. Otherwise, you're going to be out the door. And if you can't behave yourself, then you'll be booted out from the channel where you can't ever come back in. We got Arnie.
Hi, Maynard.
Hey. And we got Emily.
Hey, Emily.
Hey,
How you
how are
doing?
y'all? I'm
Doing
doing
pretty
okay.
good. And
I'm
there's
doing
Mike
okay.
Hodge.
I'm doing a little better than what I was yesterday. I was just so tired and wiped, I couldn't stay awake for nothing.
Where's that beautiful crystal of yours?
She's inside the house.
Oh,
Yeah. She was watching a movie on the inside of her eyelids.
I know how that can be.
Yeah. She was doing this number.
Yeah, I've done that before.
Yeah. But no, I'm starting in the very back and redoing the that flooring because a lot of that wood I was using it was had some bows and everything in it. So when I was setting it all down, it was all getting way out of shape and cracks and everything and not sealing up. So I was like, "Hey, there's Bren." Uh,
Hi, Michelle.
right. So since I got
I've
the
been
table
in the-
saw and got that joiner going, it's making it a lot easier to get this wood and everything straightened out. And especially since I've got now that little jig and everything, I can put the boards and everything on, um, and get them with a nice straight edge.
Yeah.
Because if I ran a board through there that had a bow and everything in it, that board it's going to follow that curve as it's going through, so the same cut's going to be the same way, and it won't ever get straight. All right, see, there's Crystal. But yeah, like I said, been trying to get that done. I've got some other stuff. Matter of fact, I've got a ladder, an old I think a Werner wooden ladder that I need to get basically rebuilt because it's gotten rotted away. It's probably good 20, 30 years old, and wood finally just said,
Yeah.
And of course, I've got that push mower that I got to finish taking apart so I can. I'm just going to take that thing out to the junkyard and scrap it because it ain't going to be worth trying to get fixed.
What's all wrong with it?
I think the valve seat on the intake came out, and that's what's got the intake valve won't stay stuck open.
Yeah.
Because normally on these, these small engines, you can take the head right off the block, and look at the valves and everything, no big deal. On this one here, you can't do that. The head and everything, it's all built into the block. And the only way to get to any of that is you literally got to pull the flywheel off. Then it looks like there's a cover on top of all that. You got to pull off just to get inside the engine.
Yeah.
Right.
And so it's like, yeah, get that thing. Hey, there's Neverboard. How you doing?
I never bored.
I never bored.
Deborah, I'm glad your shoulder's not hurting anymore. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I've got that, and now the plan is once I, take it out there to the scrapyard, I'm just going to load the whole thing up. Bless you. And bless you.
Thank
Bless
you.
I'm gonna get it taken out there and, like I said, sell it for scrap metal. But the main reason I want to get it taken apart is because they pay more money for clean aluminum compared to dirty, which means any kind of steel with it.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. So that's the main reason I want to get it taken apart. The other thing is this one here. If I walk out there and I find a push mower that, as long as the engine turns over, it feels like it's got compression, I could pick it up for about $5 or $10. Yeah, bring it home and say it's got a bad carburetor. I mean, I could pick those things up cheap. If not, I can get that one rebuilt and everything, and give me a good running push mower again.
Yeah, I can remember when I used to do stuff for a furnace company a few years ago. I would get all the scrapping and that, and I would take it all apart just so could get more for it.
Yep. That's why,
Yeah.
Right, like copper wire, if you get all the insulation off of it, they actually pay more for it because that's clean copper compared to dirty copper.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
it is more of a pain in the you know what to get that all off of there. Takes time, but it can be worth more money.
Yeah. At the time they had me do it because it was cheaper. Because otherwise they would have had to contract somebody out, and they would have had to put out more.
Yep. Deborah, I don't know what she's making. I know that her daughter uh, decided to get a wild hair and come down and visit us for the day. And they actually went to Walmart and bought stuff to make homemade chicken mole. Had that for lunch. Ah,
Right. Never heard of chicken mole.
it's a Mexican dish that it's very hard to find at a Mexican restaurant. Um, but the main ingredient, believe it or not, are going to be chocolate, peanut butter, and chili peppers.
Oh, that's different.
Yep. I mean, it's got an unusual taste to it, and the thing about it is each restaurant that you go to, they're going to have their own take on it. As far as, whether the sauce is going to be thick or thin, if it's going to be spicy or sweet or somewhere down the middle. But yeah, and the thing about it, it's an acquired taste because first time I tried it, uh, the female I was dating at the time, she actually said, well, most gringos don't like it because it's more of a, regular Mexican dish.
Yeah.
And we happened to be at a restaurant one night looking down at the menu and, they say what it was and all the ingredients. I'm going, hey, I like that. Hey, Kenneth.
Hi, Kenneth.
Hi, Kenneth.
That's something I forgot to do. I forgot to put my little banner going. Thank Kenneth for reminding me to get my little banner going. But yeah, I mean that's what mole is. It's to me, I guess the main reason I like it because I like Reese's peanut butter cups. I mean, because think about it, it's chocolate and peanut butter.
Yeah.
So I mean, like I said, depending upon your area, whether or not you can actually find a restaurant that's actually got it. I've got what about four? I think four different Mexican restaurants around here, and only one of them actually sells it. So that I'll tell you how hard it is to find. So Emily, what have you been doing lately?
Not too much.
Oh, I can tell you can do a lot of that.
Gee, thanks.
You're welcome.
What have you been doing lately?
Out here in the garage doing all this woodworking.
I saw your woodworking video about clamps.
That's exactly what I wound up getting them for because, like I said, the boards, ones I was getting, they were coming in with that nice little curve and everything to them. So trying to have something straight makes it very difficult.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, and those clamps are like $5 a piece over at Harbor Freight. I mean, the only thing I had to do was basically just get me one piece of wood that was long enough and make sure it was straight and get it all edged down. and then put the clamps and everything on it, and boom, there I've got nice little straight edge that I said I measure over so much, make sure each end's the same distance, and then do my overall width, and then set my fence up to like 1/8 of an inch narrower. Run it through; it'll take about 1/8 of an inch off, and get a nice straight edge. And if I have to, I can always, move the fence and everything over to take a little bit more off.
It's okay, Deborah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good, Bren. Hopefully you don't swim like ASO. He doesn't like swimming because he says he swims just like a rock. You go out and go bloop.
That's good, Bren.
I used to be that way until I learned how to swim in there.
Oh man, it's easy. I mean, now what's really weird is that for me, my sign and everything is Pisces. That's fish. It's like, yeah, I should be good at the water.
Yeah.
And I would, I tell you, for me, I can't wait to go back on a cruise and go out to the especially like to the Bahamas or somewhere else down there. Because that, especially during the months of April and May, that water is nice and warm.
Arnie, does Mama know that Mater's live?
I don't think she does.
Go slap her. Slap her and wake her up.
Let her know.
Yeah.
One thing I noticed is that
That ain't me farting. It's this thing.
now I don't know what's been causing it. If it's because some of the videos, I know here lately I've been getting a lot out more. But I mean, it could be because being monetized and everything, YouTube's really pushing it. But I've been seeing subscribers coming in left and right for the past month. And right now, what really gets me is I'm almost at 600.
That's
That's
good.
good. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I'm only 7 subs away from hitting 700 or 600.
That's good.
Yeah. And I never even thought about getting to even 300 at the time.
You're becoming popular. That's a good thing.
Yeah. I mean, some of the videos I've got, I mean, what really gets me is like when I was talking about getting the tools and everything, like going and buying at Harbor Freight. I'm looking at that right now. There's been 670 views on that just in 2 days.
Wow.
And when I wound up buying and everything, that was 747 views. But now what's really weird is me working on the Centro knitting machine, 64 views. I'm going, you mean to tell me that I can get a lot more views just because of tools compared to the yarn community? And I know how big the yarn community is.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Crystal.
Hi, Emily. Hi, Arnie. No, yarn community just does not listen to you.
Well, fine.
I'm glad, Bren. I've been over there, so I haven't heard anything I've heard, but I haven't seen the chat, so.
Right.
I hadn't had ramen noodles in a long time, Crystal.
Last week. These are my go-to. And if I stress eating, you see me make 2 or 3 packs of ramens, I'm stressed out.
Yeah. I mean, ramen's, just something quick and easy.
Yeah,
There's
that's what
nothing wrong
I
with
said. It's quick, so his mom can eat.
Right.
Yeah, no, he's got dish duty, even though I'm not giving him supper because he can reheat lunch.
Yeah. Which is
Yeah.
just, basically just a leftover
Mole.
mole. Yeah.
And you need to make sure if you have any bowls out there, bring them in.
Okay. I've only got one.
Okay, you've got one. She's got one. There's one in the icebox and one in the sink. That's the 4.
And
Hey.
I got one.
Hey,
Well, no, you don't have this one.
Arnie, hey, you know what Crystal just proved? She knows how to count.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a bowl in here the other night.
Well, at least she.
Uh-oh.
Well, I trapped him in the basement. I'm not picking him up either. He can do it himself. He has to do a lot more serious for me to come in and go all the way over to the left or the right, hit that nice old red button that says end broadcast. Which I've done that to him before.
Yeah.
And then I chewed him out back in when he came in the house.
Yeah.
Well, I do know there was, of course, that one time last year you wound up shutting it down because that was the night I was not feeling good at all. I tried, and I mean,
it wasn't that night.
I took the pain relievers. What about 5 or 6 minutes before the stream even started?
Yeah. And that was not the night I shut it down. The night I shut it down was the night after it was the same night you told Chris he needed to move.
All right. Well, no, I'm
That
saying,
was-
but you did shut it down that night because you shut it down about an hour, about 30 to 45 minutes before normal.
Yeah, because everybody was telling you, oh my God, you need to go to the hospital.
Yeah, and the only problem with that is I've been, and they still weren't able to figure out what the hell was going on.
Yeah. But yeah, as much as healthy as he looks now, drop his skin tone to match his beard.
Yeah.
And that was, yeah.
That was what, about 6 months ago?
Yeah. I was waiting on him to fall out.
Actually, no, more like 7 or 8, something like that.
At least they figured out what was wrong with them, because sometimes they don't even figure out what's wrong with you.
Well, the thing that pissed Crystal and I off is we kept talking to him at the hospital and even mentioning it to the gastroenterologist. Nobody there, either at the hospital or the gastroenterologist, would even listen. And back in March, I got in, February, March, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I got in with a little clinic that's on they call sliding scale. And got in there, talked to the doctor. She examined me, told her, what Crystal and I were thinking about. And she goes, that could be the problem.
That actually makes sense.
Yeah, she goes, that actually makes sense. And she told me what to go and get. And said, it's not real medication. It's just over-the-counter stuff. And Crystal found one of them actually on Amazon.
And one of them on Holy World.
Right. And the other one, like I said, at Walmart. And between those two, it worked.
Yeah.
What'd she use?
We found out that his system does not react well to amoxicillin.
Yep.
Because Hi, Sarge.
Right. So what'd you do?
Most people, it takes about 1.5 to 2 years to get your system back in after taking a 10-day dose, because it dumps all the bacteria in your system, good, bad, and good and needed.
Right.
So, and then he had two of them that were about 20 months apart. So that's what messed him up.
Not
We got
even that.
IB Guard at Walmart and Colostrum 6. Colostrum 6 is like a super probiotic.
It's a
Because-
probiotic on steroids, basically.
Because when a female and they use it from cows, but humans do it too. Once a female has a child, the first little bit of milk that comes out is clear ish, because that is all of her, that's a lot of probiotics that she's producing specifically for the child to be able to process her milk.
Yep.
And I think I paid $30 on Amazon for that.
Something like that.
Well, I know it was $30 for the IB Guard.
Right.
Man, that reminds that makes me think back to the time when I breastfed. Man, that took forever. And all he wanted to do was stay on the breast. I couldn't feed him enough, so I had to feed him formula and breast milk.
Mhm.
He was such a demanding baby.
I didn't have that luxury. I literally had to go back to work 2 weeks after I had my oldest, and I ended up going back to work a month after I had my youngest. So, no, she's that pretty. Everybody wants her. She's got me beat in the beauty department.
Thank you, Crystal, but you're way prettier than me.
No, you age well because you've got me beat by 4 or 5 years. So you're a better vintage of wine. I just have to make sure Mater doesn't go after you because he likes older women normally.
I'm
Yeah.
taken. You have nothing to worry about.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah, because I don't share.
Well, no, it's a fact is that I'm very happy with everything.
Yep.
Hey,
I mean-
Mater, you
What?
ever gonna marry her?
Can I plead the fifth on that one?
No.
I think she is, Joe, because she's a very beautiful woman inside and out.
Yeah.
No, you can't plead the fifth on that one.
Eventually.
Yeah, he needs to get off his butt, get the paperwork started, because it won't take me long.
I've already
get
been in
the-
the bathroom.
It would take me less than a week to get a wedding set up.
Yeah, you told me that.
Yep, I agree with you, Sarge.
Of course it is.
When
But-
Sarge said, I gotta read this.
He said
But
marriage
saying-
is never
saying
what
you're-
causes divorce.
But Sarge, when you promise someone you're going to get married and then you don't do it, that's the number one cause of a dissolution of the relationship.
Yeah.
I know I've never been divorced, but I've also never been married.
And I've been married twice, divorced once, widowed once. Not necessarily in that order.
Yeah, I know if he says one name when he's sick, okay, yeah, he's really screwed up. If he says the other name, he's pissed off. But yeah, the doped up stuff that they had him on, he literally was passed out one night, called me by his deceased wife's name.
And I didn't even know it.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, that ought to tell you how much out of it I was because of the pain medications I was on.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to bobbitize him because unfortunately there's too much evidence when you do that.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I was hell, even that day in court and everything, I was bent over in pain and everything. And I was about ready to take one of the painkillers before even going to court.
Oh, I wanted to mention, if you don't mind me mentioning later, about somebody that's needing prayers. A little girl Wednesday is having heart surgery.
Mm.
Please pray for her.
All right.
It's her friend's granddaughter.
What is she going in for the surgery for?
Heart surgery.
I know, but why?
I don't know the details. I just briefly got the description of that she was having to have it, and that it was very critical that she have it soon.
Okay. I just
Oh.
didn't. I just didn't know if it was like a defect in the heart or something.
I
That's
don't know.
why.
She's only 7 years old, so I'm assuming it's a defect or something.
Okay.
Joe, I'm not that young.
But all right, keep her in the prayers.
Yep.
But yeah, like I said, that doctor, like I said, over here at the clinic and everything.
I'm about to get messy eating, so down goes camera.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, she was about the only one that actually listened to what Crystal and I were saying, and it was like as soon as I got on that stuff, because what had happened was back in late 19, like September, October, something like that. I'd gone down to Galveston for a little weekend vacation. And of course, that was when that hurricane came in that ruined the whole thing.
Yeah.
It started off as a little tropical depression and then came in full force and hit Galveston. Bad enough that most of the stuff that we were going to be doing all got canceled and basically no refunds.
Oh.
But I mean, it wasn't, now if it was like $200 or $300, yeah, I'd be getting pretty pissed off about it. But I think we got one in, and the rest of it was like probably about 40 or $50 for everything else. So it just, it really, wasn't all that, big of a deal. And there was no telling when we were going to be coming back down. And got back, and then I got sick bad enough to where I was having the fever, I was having the chills, the diarrhea, stuff like that. Well, I'm going to look, this urgent care, and they said, "Oh, we don't know. Here's some amoxicillin. You got something wrong. So you got a bad bacteria. So here's some amoxicillin. That'll take care of it." That made me feel worse. Got in with my regular doctor, and that was about 2 or 3 days afterwards. And he looked at me, told him, he basically said I had nothing more than just like a stomach flu.
Be right back.
Okay.
All right. Like I said, he said the amoxicillin, stop taking it because that ain't going to do anything but make everything worse. I did. And a couple of days later, I was feeling better. I think I missed about a week of work. And then 2 years ago, this was like in, what was it, February or March?
April.
Well,
I pinned it down. It was April because literally you went live right after that.
okay. Anyways, I wasn't having that nail going on my finger at work. They gave me more amoxicillin.
Ouch.
And because between 19 and, okay, so like October of 21 to April of 21.
No, October of 19.
Right, okay, October 19, yeah, October 19 to April of 21. That's not even a year and a half.
Yeah.
So my system was just barely getting back to normal when it got hit again. And when it got hit again with that amoxicillin, that totally threw my digestive tract totally out of whack.
Yep. Thank you, Joe.
Yep. Hey, Sarge, you see my video on the that Toro push mower with that Honda engine. Now that's something you should be familiar with on that.
I saw part of that video, then I got interrupted for something.
Oh, did you?
Hopefully not another car wreck.
No,
You know I'm going to be messing with you for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sarge, all I know is that this Honda here, it's the kind that you can't pull the head off the block. But intake valve,
Emily,
yeah. But the intake valve is basically being stuck in the open area.
come on, computer.
my granny square blanket. You're muted, babe.
All right.
I said, that's pretty, Crystal. I said, are you going to make that for yourself?
No, it's pink. No. The guy across the street, he helped Mater with the lawn, and his granddaughter, I think she's like 2 months now. So I was like, okay, I'll make you one. It's not a big deal.
Yep.
Make one for the grandbaby?
Yeah.
Oh. I hope it's soft yarn.
It's ice cream big scoop.
Oh, yeah, that's soft.
Well, she still has a couple of hats that need to be made for going up north.
Well, you know, I can show you how to set up the machine and make them.
That's your job, not mine.
I love how you said that, Crystal.
I literally can set up the machine with the yarn. He can sit here and he can crank it. If he doesn't want to hand crank it, I've got an electric screwdriver. Watch your rows. Stop. I'll show you how to get it off. And then because I'm going to make one that's got frog eyes. And I've got to see if I can make antlers for another.
Hey,
What do you mean they go up north? What is he talking about?
They're in a state that's up north.
yeah. Hey,
They take them to homeless up there?
no, it's for someone that I know.
Oh.
Yeah, they live up in Montana. Hey, if I'm going to be doing that knitting machine, I'm going to get my J Flex.
No, because that will strip my gears. Literally, the power behind that will strip it out because it's plastic gears.
Hey, this one here can.
And
You want to buy her another machine?
I have two.
She got two, and I
Oh.
fixed the first one for her. Even made it better than what it was.
That one up there,
Uh-huh.
that's the very first one I bought. And it kerplunked.
Yep.
And there's the one I'm currently using.
And I've already got it figured out that one of the problems that they've got with it is that there's on the input shaft and everything, got the clamp that holds it down. They have way too much clearance on it, and so
Around the handle.
right around the shaft part, not the handle, but the shaft coming in, you've got that clamp that comes out and holds it in place. There's too much room in that shaft and everything is able to do that number.
Yeah.
So I just took a piece of plastic and put in there and basically just shimmed it to where it was didn't have as much play in it.
You wouldn't think a guy would have soft blankets, but he's got these very, very soft blankets he uses when he goes to parades and stuff. And I love them.
Oh, yeah. They're like a fake velour or something like that.
They're like felt almost, but they're softer.
Mm-hmm.
These
Yeah.
very soft, cushiony ones. I absolutely adore them. I use them every time I come over here.
I have one that it is literally a velour blanket. I bought it. Oh, yay! 9 years ago, and it was a king size, and it's a $45 blanket. Mama got it on sale for $15. I get in the house and open it up. My daughter grabs it, and next thing I know, she's gone in the living room, rolled up like a burrito on it. I have to get her out of it before I can get back to my bedroom. My son has it. Both my kids want to steal my blankie.
All right, Sarge.
That's
no.
what I would have been ordering them one.
Yeah. All right, Sarge. No, I didn't spray any carb cleaner or anything like that in the carb. I did pull the spark plug out and got it grounded and pulled the engine over and saw that I had spark and everything. It was like it was pulling over too easy. And it's like, okay, this is not the way it should be. It should have some resistance and everything. So I pulled the rocker cover off, and there was almost 1/4 of an inch gap in between the rocker arm and intake valve. And I went to check it and everything. Intake valve was not coming back up.
Mm.
I mean, even if I did a compression test, it would be showing 0. But like I said, the intake valve was not, I could see the exhaust valve opening and closing, no problem. I could see the intake rocker arm. Yeah, the intake valve was stuck open. I'm thinking possibly a valve seat that's dropped.
Valve stuck open, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking is probably got the valve seat and everything is dropped out of it. Yeah. And probably trying to get that fixed and everything is probably not going to be easy. But yeah, the valve is stuck open on that Honda. And come to find out, it's like 12 years old.
Didn't cost you anything but gas, so I mean,
gas and time to go get it. I mean, I didn't know. Hey, it could have been one that
could have got it home, cleaned it up, and started it up.
Now, when I did pull the yeah, okay, he's saying trash. But now, one thing that when I pulled the valve cover and everything off, that thing was full of oil, so it was very runny. So that was telling me that the gas, with that valve being open like that, the gas and everything was running right down the cylinder.
Yeah.
And the guy said he pulled the carburetor off, went through the carburetor. He already had the air cleaner off of it. He did not have the return spring hooked up for the throttle. So that was off of it. But what really gets me is there's only one cam lobe, and it's plastic, and it's driven by a belt.
Yeah, when he told me how old it was and that it was stuck open, I said, yeah, no, we ain't keeping that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Joe.
Yeah.
But I'm used to working with mowers from the 80s where you go in, you open them up, you clean them out, there you go.
Right. And that's the thing, like I said, with this one here, you can't pull the head off. So the head and, block and everything's all one unit.
Dad would have looked at that engine and said, I ain't touching that.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's the thing is that no, I'm not even gonna worry about trying to get it fixed. It's not gonna be worth it. Um, but no, what I'm trying to do, like I said, what I want to do is get that crank or the flywheel pulled off of. I tried the style where you put the nut and everything on it, put a pry bar up underneath it, and hit the nut on for the crank. That flywheel did not budge. I've actually
Yeah.
got the nut and everything kind of messed up on it. Um, okay. But the plan is get it all stripped down, take it out to the scrapyard. I mean, load everything up, take it out to the scrapyard, and sell it for scrap. But I want to get the aluminum separated from the steel. That way, I get the most money for it.
Yeah, and we got a couple of bags of cans that can go too.
Got aluminum cans. Got some more tin. Got that kind of stuff out here. Tin. We got some tin cans since we're saving them now. Instead of throwing them away. I know.
Yeah.
You
But,
might as
yeah.
well.
I mean, why throw money away?
If you
Yeah.
have enough of it, if you have enough of it, it's worth taking it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And that's the reason why, anytime we, have a meal, we open up get a can open. I'm always, clean the can out and put it in. We got a trash bag by the back door.
Oh, you talk about like corn, corn on the cob or something like that. Cans.
No. Yeah, corn in the can. Corn, peas, carrots, green beans, chili beans, stuff like that.
I never heard somebody saving those cans, but I'm sure they work just as good.
Yeah, I mean it's a tin can, and tin, it's still metal. You can take out to the scrapyard place and sell. Now
Yeah.
it does take quite a bit, but it all adds up.
I used to do that for a while.
Sarge, I could do that, but by the time I got it all disassembled and had it all stuck around the house, there's no telling if anybody would even want to buy that stuff. And then trying to do the shipping and stuff like that, like I wouldn't even be interested in trying to save it or anything like that.
Okay, she went to bed.
Okay, lights
But-
out. Yeah.
Yeah, but Arnie, you saw behind me where that TV was. That's how come I won't come. If that's on, I won't come up on a live stream.
Yeah.
I don't think there.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, with this one here, I'm not even gonna worry about it. Like I said, I just want to get it. If I can't get the flywheel off, I'll just load the whole damn thing up, take it out there no matter what, and just get rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
But the plan is, since this one scrapyard, they'll actually let me buy stuff from them. I'll see if they've got push mower or something like that out there. That I'll check it out. If I can pick up one that's got say a decent motor, I mean, I may keep the frame and everything, but just load this motor and everything up. Take that out there. Just find me a decent engine, at least got compression, will turn over. Probably just needs carburetor going through.
Or another spark plug.
Could be a spark plug or valves need to be adjusted or something like that. Go with the old style engine where the head and everything can be pulled off, like an old Briggs.
Or a Tecumseh.
Briggs, Tecumseh, yeah. Or see if I can even find a Honda engines like that.
Yeah. Mm.
But like I say, go out there and find something like that. And then bring it back, get it, fixed and everything. Hell, I could put it on this frame here. I think it's a 21 inch. I think it's a 21 inch mower.
20 or 22?
This one, I think it's 21.
Shouldn't be. Now, the Cobalt one you said is a 21.
The 24 is 20. The 80 is 21.
Yeah, it's hard to get parts for the Tecumseh engines, but I I got a couple of phone calls I can make because I know a couple good old yahoos up in Oklahoma that my dad knew that they like me because I
Yeah,
was
so you
bored
should
one
still
day.
get stuff from them.
I was bored one day and we went over to the small engine shop and I sat there and I repaired an engine. They gave me $20 for it. Charged the guy 70, but hey, this is back in like 87, 88.
Yeah.
That was a lot of money back then.
Yeah.
Especially since I wasn't even 10 years old.
Did you do that for a while or just that one time?
At their shop, that one time with Dad, any engine I helped him on, I got $5. And we did that up until 92, 93. So, yeah.
That's still not bad. I mean, like I said, a Briggs engine's out there. I mean, I'll be able to get parts for those. No problem. Tecumseh, yeah, it might be more difficult since they're no longer. But I mean, I could probably still find them out there. But like I said, I go out there to that junkyard. I mean, it's not really a junkyard. It's more of a scrap yard because they buy scrap metal and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they're doing. I mean, you're taking and selling scrap metal to them, but they'll buy anything and everything, except for like cars, stuff like that. I mean, I've got an old refrigerator out here. If I want to, I can take that thing apart and separate the copper from the steel and let the city have all the plastic.
I had a scrapyard near me. I walked in, I got 2 bikes for $10. And
Yep.
200 foot down, I'm looking at cast iron barbecue grills. I went and looked at one, $75, where you buy it at the store for $250.
Damn. Well, Sarge, one thing I was thinking about
I
doing.
would have bought it, cleaned it up, and resold it.
No, because I would have got it home, got it cleaned up, and the next morning it would have been gone. I was in that area.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll find it on here. Hey,
Hi,
Joe.
hi, Joe.
Go.
We had somebody literally hit my son on his bike. He was 10 at the time. They tried to run him over. It was a guy and his mom.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah, they tried to take the bike away from him.
Damn.
They ran him over and were going to take the bike.
Yeah. I was going to say, because this right here is one thing I was thinking of. I mean,
Yeah, like I said, I can go to Walmart, spend $10, $20 more than that, and get an entire fucking mower. Pardon my language.
true.
I know it's crazy nowadays.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, like I said, that's something
Get mower.
right. And they
It's
say,
cheaper to get mower.
and they're saying, this engine is equivalent to a Honda. So something like this, it should just bolt right on. So I don't know. I mean, I can always see how much
Oh, remember Danny asked you if Hart had the fans like the Cobalt one?
right.
I turned around and got on Facebook about an hour after she left.
Okay.
And as you're Instagram. And as you're scrolling, you get these little ads. One of them I got was for Walmart, and right on it was that fan she was looking at.
Huh.
Honestly, Joe, if he gets a actual gas mower, I would be happy because then he can get his yard and the jungle he calls a backyard, and we're not
Right.
having to pay $300 every 2 months to keep the city from putting a lien on the house.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right now I'm looking on Lowe's right now. And so far they got a Craftsman 21-inch with a Briggs engine. And so far it's the lowest cost at $369. And it's going up from there. I mean, even a yard,
Real good incentive for a gas mower.
yeah.
If he
but-
gets a gas mower, I'll help him outside.
Oh yeah, Sarge, I know. The Yard Max. Now I got a Yard Max here. This got the same size engine as far as the that Predator. It's $10 cheaper. Complete mower. We got another one here. Only thing is only 16 gauge stainless steel deck. For like $270.
oh, Layla.
What did she do?
She walked into a stool and it fell on my foot.
Ooh.
Ooh.
How's your wound doing? The one with the back?
It's healing little by little.
Good. Well, hey, I'll take a hair bit off of it versus nothing at all. Have you been back to see that one doctor who didn't know what they were doing?
Yeah,
Were they able to get the supplies and stuff that you needed or no?
yeah.
I thought if you threw a fit at your primary that they would.
Sarge, I would
Yeah.
do that. The only problem is that I did kind of mention it last time when I was in court with the city, and they said I can't spray grass killer out there.
Yeah. Him open mouth, insert foot.
And I was actually doing it already.
Yeah, you did it, Layla.
That's like me because my Ellis Danlos that I have for the rest of my life, every 6 months, I have to go to the heart doctor whether I want to or not.
This is what she knocked over.
Ah. Well, at least that's not one that's going to hurt her. Too
Yeah.
bad.
All right. Right now, Walmart's actually got Power Smart. Let me look at it. Get some of the information off of it.
The best time to buy a lawnmower is
Winter.
right before winter.
Yeah,
Now
At the
it
end of
does
the
not.
season.
This does not say the engine. All it says is a 170cc overhead valve 4-stroke engine. So it's not saying. other than the-
170 cc.
Yeah.
That's going to be a
Hey.
2. It's a
Hey,
2.
Mater, got a question for you. Until you get a mower, do you have a weed eater you can use?
I've got a weed eater. I finally got operational again.
And I'd have a whack at that with the backyard.
I've actually, well, the main thing I got to try and do is get the front.
I can't believe they took you to court over your lawn. That's crazy.
For too tall of grass. Yep. They do that around here. I mean, I've gone in because I hadn't had a chance to get out there and mow it yet. A couple of times, and yeah, there was about 3 people that were doing that.
Okay, no Power Smart.
I know.
Joe said they're not smart.
Okay. Well, there's a Remington out here with a Briggs engine.
Now that one we could do.
That's $197.
But yeah.
Gosh, I can remember one time when our mower wasn't working and I was out there with the trimmer cutting the grass that way.
Oh, now here's one they got for $68.21. It's a Remington.
No, Joe said he had somebody just literally say, "Here, fix it." He couldn't get the parts, and they said, "Oh well."
Is that one that Terrell was talking about Sunday? He was working on one that was saying no, don't get, because you can't get the parts and everything for it.
The filters? Oh, okay. It's proprietary, like your Omen,
Yeah.
and you can't get anything anywhere. Oh no. That's where you put a sign out at the end of the drive or into the business, or even on the door. I will not work on Power Smart.
Yeah, I
because
think
they
that
are not smart.
right. I think that was the one that Terrell was actually working on or showing and everything Sunday. And it's like, okay, nope. Okay, Remington also. Well, the Remington I was looking at, it actually had a Briggs engine on it. Let me go back and see if I can find it. Yeah, I mean, they got one. It's a 125 Briggs engine for $197.
Yeah. I don't blame you. If everything is proprietary on it, where you sneeze wrong and it falls apart and you can't get replacement parts, it's not worth getting.
Yeah.
That's where you buy it just to literally run it into the ground.
Well, let me see what the orange store has got.
It's crazy. You go in the bedroom, it's like ice. You're froze out. You come in the living room and you're hot. It's crazy.
Cool.
There's
So
my.
pretty.
That's this, and you can see the yarn I'm working with.
Yeah. I would have rolled it in a ball before I started, though, that way it don't get tangled at the end.
Oh no, it's coming from the inside of the ball.
That makes a difference?
For me, it does.
Oh, okay. Whatever works.
All right, now Home Depot, they've got a Yard Max, but it doesn't say the the engine is made. $276. Of course, I got a Murray on here. That was a Troy built
There you go.
with a Briggs engine.
He's smiling.
There's a Yard Machines. I mean, these are still with a Briggs engine.
Yeah.
Now, the only thing I can see on them is that they are a 125 compared to a 170. I know a 170 is going to be a lot more powerful.
Yeah. Okay, your 125 is going to be like a 2 or 2.5 horsepower. The
Right.
175 is going to be like your 4.
That one I was looking at was,
There you go, Emily. Joe is a flirt, but he is super nice.
yeah.
And Joe, she does have a boyfriend.
Trying to find some information on it. Oh. On this one, I'm trying to see. It tells me how much horsepower. But it doesn't
Hey,
even tell me.
Patrick.
Hi, Patrick.
Hey, Patrick. But yeah, $369.
Hi, Patrick.
Hey, Mater's still my boyfriend.
Yeah.
Some days I'm waiting on him to grow up to be a man. Not that worried about it because I don't think it's going to happen. After 58 years, I don't think it's happening.
Me grow up? Are you kidding?
Why do you think I'm not drinking too deep? Because I'd end up spraying everywhere because I'm laughing too hard.
Yep. I'm surprised someone from across the pond hadn't shown up yet.
Patrick, you know it's come as you are, come when you can. Just make sure that you have your nipples and everything below the waist covered according to YouTube rules.
Yep.
I just read the comments. I couldn't help but laugh. I'm sorry.
And now you know why I said what I did.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
she was-
Patrick.
Yeah, she was active 31 minutes ago.
Well, she might have something to do.
Yep.
And with her insomnia, I hope she's okay.
Yeah.
Kenneth, you're doing that? Okay.
But yeah, Patrick, YouTube has started striking people if the guys are showing their nipples, their bare chest.
Yep.
So
Arnie, did Kenneth text you?
Now, sweetie, I will say this. Emily's got one thing, or more of one thing, that you don't.
and that's perfectly fine. I have enough back problems with what I got.
So do
Well,
I.
What's the one comment I mentioned that made you not blow me off?
Oh, gray hair. That's literally how we met. I was on a panel talking with people and we got on the subject of gray hair. I've had gray hair since I was 16. And he said, I think gray hair is sexy.
Aw.
And I said, "Aw, thank you." And then he got up on panel.
Nope, I didn't go on panel that day.
Yeah, you did. It's I've got video proof. Don't even.
I'm going to deny him that there is video proof.
I don't know. You need to at least wear a bikini on top, and the bottom cover it with the towel and don't show below.
Yeah. And if you do come up barefooted, make sure to trim the talons.
Not a trim.
I'm talking about Patrick.
Oh.
Yeah, he has mine has claws and talons.
Oh.
Because show your fingernails, sweetie.
They're not that long. I've done some trimming on them.
Yeah. And he has those really hard nails.
Yeah.
Here's
So-
mine.
Yeah. I just cut mine last week. So but they were out beyond the ends of my neck, end of my
I,
fingers.
I, I chew mine. I get this nervous habit. I get nervous or upset or something, and I'll chew them.
Yeah, me too, Emily.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
help it.
Well,
Now,
I
what-
can let them only grow so far because otherwise they start snagging on the yarn.
Mine's pretty blue.
I do like that blue.
Of course, now what? Like 2 weeks ago, I tried trimming my thumbnail out here in the garage.
Yeah. You're not
Oh,
supposed to
fine.
run a nail through a planer.
No, it was the table saw.
Ah, shoot.
Yeah, the blade cut my thumb and didn't get the nail.
You okay, Arnie?
Hey, Nessa.
I have a cord and a line tangled up.
Oh.
Unplug the phone and then reach down and do everything.
Hey, Lake, never back down. How y'all doing?
Yeah. Never Back Down is Vanessa.
Hi, Vanessa.
She's from on the across the pond.
Hey, Vanessa, you gonna come up? I gotta say hello to my good girl.
Hi, Legs. Yeah, that's what she puts down. Like, I have still sky. She goes, Nessa's a good girl.
Everybody knows she's a good girl. Everybody knows I like to pick at her.
Oh, yeah.
Hi,
We have
Well, probably everybody on that side of the pond probably does.
Yeah. And in Noni's chat and Arnie's chats. And yay, here she is. Give me a second. I get it. I got it.
There's Nessa, the good girl. How you doing?
Hi, Vanessa.
Okay. Hey, Uncle Arnie. Hey, Mia.
Hello.
Hey, Arnie. Arnie Sky. Hello, hello, hello.
Well, Sarge, you'd have to
What's
go
everyone
along.
been up to?
You better get your water wings on if you want to go say hi to Vanessa because she's over in England.
Yes.
Same part as
Mhm.
Laura.
Yep.
But
No,
She's a good girl in her dreams.
she's in a different part than Lorna. That I do know.
She's
Oh.
a good girl in her dreams.
I am a good girl.
How's your daughter, the one that lives with you? How's she doing?
Good.
That's good.
Really good.
Were you able to get everything fixed?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't.
finally. No, you're right.
Yeah.
I don't want specifics. I just want to make sure that you were
Yes,
okay.
yes,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, Vanessa, here's something that'll shock you. I've been watching this guy go out and ask questions, and mind
I
you,
do.
these are like high school knowledge questions and everything. He actually asked some people, when do the British celebrate the 4th of July?
What did the British celebrate for the rest of their life?
No,
No,
4th
no.
of July.
When do y'all celebrate the 4th of July?
That's the American independence from the British.
Yeah.
So do you celebrate?
It's how can I put it? Some do celebrate, and but it's like we'll have like every 4th of July. I make a roast dinner, and of course, like in the evening, we'll set off a few fireworks from a garden.
But the
And,
weird thing, right? But the weird thing about it is, 4th of July is an American national holiday because that's when we got our independence from Britain. So it's like, why would anybody from over in England want to celebrate it?
Yeah, I am a naughty girl.
I can't really answer that one because something.
Well, no,
Some-
y'all guys celebrate getting rid of the weird colonists.
Yeah. Oh, but they actually asked, what country is the Queen of England from?
London.
Country, not city, honey.
Yeah.
Oh, sugar. I was about to say the other word then. I said sugar.
Yeah.
I took the F bomb already tonight, so
But they couldn't even answer that question.
No, she.
I hope we have. I
She
hope.
moved from England.
But like, they were going, Spain? I'm not kidding. Someone actually said the Queen of England is from Spain.
Well,
Well, she must have a doppelganger then.
Oh, and check this out. They were even asked, what is Adolf Hitler's first name?
Whose?
Adolf Hitler. What's his first name?
Adolf.
Totter?
It's Adolf.
I like hers better.
But they
Totter?
couldn't even answer it.
See, the
He
thing
said,
is,
"What
down
is
here,
Adolf Hitler's first name?" I said, "Adolf."
down here,
No. She said tosser, which is basically jerk.
Oh,
Sarge, Utah is a state.
I was meant to say this. Utah is a state.
I can't wait to.
I've heard him say, what language is spoken in
I
Idaho?
can.
Auntie Sky, get Ken if he's being mean.
I'll be glad when he gets home. I'll know. I'll know what
Well,
we're having
he's
for dinner.
he's not coming up on panel because you three on panel. Yeah, that's a recipe.
Yeah.
And I don't like that recipe. I don't like the results of that recipe.
Talk about me, Vanessa, and you.
No, you, Vanessa, and Kenny.
Oh,
I can, if I'm a bad girl, yeah, I could say a few words, but it's not my panel.
But hey,
you are,
Emily,
you are a good girl only in your dreams, Vanessa.
Yeah, but she ain't dreaming right now.
I got a question
No,
for
I'm
Emily.
awake.
But no, I got a question for Emily.
What?
What language is spoken in Idaho?
English?
Some of them were going Russian. I'm not kidding. These things are out there on YouTube, and it's like asking millennials and Gen Z questions, and they can't even answer it.
Oh, blimey.
Hey, Tommy. There's someone close to you, Vanessa.
Hi, Tommy. No, he's. Is Ireland closer to you, Vanessa, than it is Lorna?
No, it's closer to Lorna.
Okay.
Well,
That's
he's a lot closer to Vanessa than we are.
true.
Yeah, but mate, all I got to do is get in my boat, yeah, come across the pond, and I'm at yours.
Yeah, but
No, you're in New York or Florida. You're not in Texas, which you don't want to be because you would dry out before you got here.
Yeah.
It is. I'm literally looking. It's 101 degrees right now.
Oh, I can't cope with that. No,
Fair
I can't cope with
yeah.
heat.
and it was 104 earlier.
Me and Kat
I saw people on YouTube actually cooking on the sidewalk. It was so hot in videos.
Well, now,
Oh yeah, I don't doubt it.
right now, my phone is saying it's 97.
And said they clean the sidewalk, so it doesn't matter. It's clean enough to cook on. And I'm just sitting here like,
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah. It's saying 101 here for me. And that's not
I've
what
seen people too use their car as an oven.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now
Um,
that
yeah.
I would.
I'm looking here on my phone. It says tomorrow, mostly sunny, 108.
Y'all should cook cookies in the car. Just cook the cookies in the car. It's cheaper.
Probably could.
Put them in the dash on the top of the dash. Put the cookie
Yeah.
sheets and cook them. Just don't burn them.
No, I have an icebox
Oh.
pie.
Yeah, that'll be a perfect solar oven.
Do
Yeah.
what I did, right? Do what I did. We had the most hottest weather a few years ago. It was so hot, and that literally you put water on the ground and you just see it steaming. I was like, right, I'm going to test this. So I dug a hole in my garden, and that lined it with what you use like foil, and that I put my slow cooker in there, and that, and then of course covered it.
Oh yeah.
And within 3 hours, you see this steam coming up.
Yep.
And it actually cooked the chicken.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Well, Joe, I pray everything goes well tomorrow
Yep.
or Friday. Sorry.
Emily's phone must have overheated.
Oy. And that nothing has changed, so you don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah.
Joe, you're going to be fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean it. I remember in 1980 we had like 61 or 62 days straight.
Oh yeah,
triple dip.
I look at private chat. I've got to tell you something.
That was hard. Didn't run her off.
No, she
Hey, Andrew.
sometimes has stuff show up, and you got to deal with the household stuff every once in a while.
Yep.
Okay, so what were you gonna say? Yay! This is the hook that is weak.
No problem, Joe.
Yep.
But yeah, like I said, I've been out here, trying to get started early enough in the morning before it's too damn hot, because I'm up in the top and I go up there for 15, 20 minutes and I'm already starting to sweat. I mean, yesterday, what was it?
Sorry,
I had 4 of these.
something like that.
Came on, my battery's almost dead. I can stop tonight, so I'm happy.
I didn't see the basement for a second. I was like, "Uh-oh."
Yep.
But yeah, he was wearing a light gray shirt
Love
yesterday,
you, Joe.
and it was dark gray in patches. And I'm like, "Yeah." 10:45 came, shut it down, and shower.
Yeah.
Good
Have a
one.
nice night.
All right.
Yeah, that's the thing that's the reason I'm trying to get all this done, is to keep that heat from coming down here. And the next step, oh, there she went again. Next step is to get this wall redone. That way it's just this side separated from that side.
No, Joe. She said her battery died on her phone. Yeah, exactly, Patrick.
Yeah, and I actually went out and got like 2 more apps put out today for a couple of places around town here.
I
One of
I
them,
don't know, Joe.
one of them was actually at Lowe's. I need to check to see what
Hey,
Home Depot's got.
Yeah, did
are
you read
you?
private chat?
Oh,
But
cool.
I've been looking
Great.
on
Great.
Texas Workforce Commission to see what jobs are there. And some of them I'm going in and putting applications in also.
Good. Good. I'm glad they got everything to where you're able to get what you need.
Yeah.
I know that me getting back to work and everything, that's going to make someone happy.
I ain't got a cold. It's my freaking
Yeah.
sinuses.
Yeah. I won't be as bonkers when he starts going back to work.
Means no more afternoon naps.
Not necessarily.
Well, one thing, if I'm at work and everything, you can't complain if my mom ain't had lunch yet.
Well, it depends on when you work.
If I get the job and everything, I'm working days, yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, you need to go. You need to talk to Megan.
Yeah. And of course, that's one thing I'm doing also is trying to find something that is days. That way I'm not working evenings, Monday through Friday or something like that.
Yeah.
Yes, Joe, I will. Someday,
Nobody.
but it just ain't
I
got here
don't want
yet.
to play toy. No. My dog's wagging at his tail. He's like, play toy with me. I'm like, no.
Oh, I was laying down asleep. He came and woke me up at what, 10 till 7?
Yeah, Auntie Sky said, go sleep. Auntie Sky said,
And
go sleep, buddy.
he went, Mater went to the bathroom. And as he came out, I said, go get him, go get him. Dog went trotting right after him.
That's one reason. I mean, I was, up putting this, the flooring.
No, it ain't going to be that long.
Yep.
Because if he puts me
Okay.
off too long, I'll find me a place to go.
But
You can come and stay with me.
Possibly.
she didn't have a passport.
That's all right. I'll get her over it. I'll hijack a plane.
Yeah, I could bounce around England for a while. I know I could go find Tommy. I've got ancestors in Ireland and Scotland. I could go find them. Come visit and come stay with you for a day or 3. Go stay with Lorna.
No,
And-
sorry, they're not going to let her get away. Besides, if she's going to England, I'm going with her. And I guarantee you, there is
So
one
you
thing.
say,
But I guarantee you, there's one thing in particular I'm definitely going to be looking for and wanting to bring back with me. Now, figure out what do I want to go over there and bring back.
oh, I know exactly what it is. The Sherlock Holmes penny.
No,
The Sherlock Holmes 50 pence.
correct. 50 pence.
Look, the Sherlock Holmes one.
Yep.
My daughter's got that.
I want one.
That's the only one he wants. Now,
Yeah, honestly, my daughter's got that. She collects all the picture 50p. She's got all the Peter Rabbits, the Paddingtons, Sherlock Holmes. She's got all of them now, or most of them anyway.
see, I want the 3 Shakespeare £2 ones.
Yep.
That's it.
Well, see, now,
Oh wow!
I can always get a hold of Rich because he always sends those back to the bank. Matter of fact, he had all 3 of them on his video today. Matter of fact, I think he had 2 of the comedies. He sends those back to the bank because he doesn't keep them.
Well, you do some talking.
I know. But I mean, he even sends back like the We'll send like a 16 Britannia back.
Yes,
And I
what
mean,
she wants to do with hers is that she wants me to get a
she
like a
wants to
picture
keep up.
frame,
Right.
Mhm.
and she wants me to, of course, put them all in order in the frame, and of course seal it, and she wants to display it in her bedroom. But
Oh,
I told her,
ouch.
okay, here's the catch, and to make sure it don't go anywhere,
Oh,
I said I'll be literally nailing it to your wall,
ouch.
and I secured it to the wall.
I
Is
see
that
that. No, no.
Christoph?
I
What?
that he'd pay me $50K a year to go up to where he's at and work on mowers. Because I did that when I was younger. And if Mater doesn't hurry up and marry me, he'll come down and seal me.
Hey, Ariel.
Hi, Ariel.
Hey, Ariel.
But
Now,
I've
one
heard
thing
his
I was
name
gonna
before,
say,
Joe Smith.
I was going to say that on those 50Ps, you definitely want to make sure they're protected because, yeah, I know all your 2011s are worth the money.
Sorry.
2008, which is your low minted Britannia. And then, of
Hey,
course,
Breezy Break Shot.
but then, of course, you definitely want to be on the lookout for 2009, 10, 11, 16, 18, and 21
You know, I
shields.
don't know if you've seen it yet. She's also got a £2 coin with a man and a monkey, and they're looking straight at each other.
Oh, that's the
Darwinism.
the Charles Darwin £2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one just got to get switched over to worth more than face value.
Yeah.
You know what? I can't work out, right? I've got to say this. You know, of course, now that Charles
Yeah.
is king, right? How
Right.
the hell are they going to fit his head on a coin?
They've already done it.
His
already-
ears cover up. His
Like,
ears
like they did with Madame Elizabeth. Side profile.
Yep.
And shrink.
Yep.
They're going to have
That-
to shrink his ears down to size, isn't they?
They've
Yeah.
already got. Well, he's already on the
I-
Memorial, Queen Elizabeth Memorial 50p already.
He's not. I don't plan on going anywhere, but it's just a matter of he needs to straighten a few things out.
Yep.
Ariel, the only problem I have with what you're eating is I would want strawberry or peach jelly.
Hey, Breezy.
Oh, good. I hope that one heals up well for you.
Hi, Breezy.
So we're not going to worry if you can't stay in chat because I know that does hurt your eye. You do what you need to do to be healthy, okay?
Yep. See, that's one thing that I was even thinking about. Sarge, to start doing small engine repairs here at the house. I mean, I know that Jungle Bob does it, and there's a few other people on YouTube that actually do the repairs at their house.
Yeah. That's what I grew up doing. What
Yep.
Dad did. But he had to have corrective back surgery from the oil field. So his spine was messed up.
Yep. I mean, it's just like on that Toro mower. Someone's
Baby
wanted to
girl.
Yep. Like if that guy brought it into me.
Hey, blow her up. Blow it up.
Actually, wants. Yep. But like I said, now if that guy had brought it into me, I would have told him flat out. Says it was
Thanks,
not.
Emily.
Yep.
This is baby girl. She's normally camera shy.
Yep. Baby girl. Meow.
Oh, she
Meow, meow.
heard that. And she is purring up a storm.
Yep. Baby girl. Meow.
Nope, she wants her chin scratched. Ow. Okay, take me down. Because I have claws and legs. Oh,
Yeah.
bless you.
Layla does that to me. She'll sneeze.
Well, that's the first time she sneezed in like a couple of years around me.
Hey, I can handle that, Joe. I'd be the Texas one. Probably the only one in Texas. I mean, I've got plenty of room and everything like that to work on them. Start getting the money and everything. Actually have a.
Her paws are yay big around.
But hell, I mean, I could actually get a. I said, start getting the money and everything. And hell, I'd get me a 16 by 20 building put in for doing nothing but that.
Yeah, get rid of those trees in the center.
Yeah. Well,
That's
no, I'm not talking about in the garden area. I want to keep that. I'm talking about putting something in in the backyard.
okay, baby girl. I love you, but your claws hurt.
All right. I can do that, Sarge. Try to remember if I've got your email. Let me look here.
Hey, Arnie, does Layla like it when you get right inside her ear?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I don't think I've got your email.
Okay. Hey, stay. There you go. This I can deal with because I've got more layers. Because she's doing the kneading thing.
Yeah.
And I just have basically a thin t-shirt covering my legs. That's what my pants are made out of. And like I said, she got paws this big. So she got some claws. Okay, it showed up for us. Is Joe a mod?
Yeah.
Okay, so sometimes it won't show up in chat if you're not a mod. I wanted to make sure on that. Okay.
Hi, Sarge. I just sent you an email.
Okay. Joe, my cat.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, I just sent you something. But yeah, I mean, working on small engines. I mean, I know that for me, I probably wouldn't be charging as much as some of the other places around, but I wouldn't be wanting to undercut so much that I wouldn't be able to make money.
Yeah.
Okay, good. But I mean, I've got all the tools I would need. Hey there, Chef Shade Tree. How you doing?
Hi, Shade Tree.
Hi,
Hey,
Scott.
hey, what's the status on that toolbox you've been working on? I haven't seen no videos on it lately. Or
Yeah, no, he's been doing the grocery hauls.
Yeah, I know.
All right, thanks, Sarge. We see it. We see
All
you got it. All right.
But yeah, I mean, working on a small engine, I mean, especially like push mower. I mean, around here, of course, I can guarantee you, there's one item that I'd probably never ever get in: snowblower.
Yeah.
I mean, I get
No,
you
you
know, I
can get the leaf blowers.
get the leaf blowers, chainsaws, stuff like that, all your two-stroke stuff.
Okay, hey, she's being a cuddle bug.
But like
To
regular push
the
mower,
point that she's sliding.
yeah. But I was gonna say, like your regular push mowers, your riding lawn mowers. Now I tell you, that's one thing that really gets me, and I know I was talking about it last night.
All right.
Price of tires for a riding lawnmower has gotten ridiculous.
Yeah.
65, $60 to $70 for a tire for a riding lawnmower.
All right. Get your butt. Get your butt.
That's insane.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I mean,
There
the
she
weird
goes.
thing
Oh.
is that, say how insane it is. I can go to Walmart and buy a tire for my car for less money than it is for one for the riding lawnmower.
Mhm.
And the car's on the road. But now I could go to one thing I was looking at the other night. I was looking at tires and everything for a mini bike from Go Power Sports. How much you think a mini bike tire would cost me at Go Power Sports?
Now this I wasn't a part of, but I will be right back.
Yeah. Barney, how much you think one of those would be?
About 100, I would think.
19.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Sarge, I was looking at Walmart and Tractor Supply, and rear tires were like anywhere from 65 to 70 up to $80 a piece. And that's for a rear tire. Let me go in here. I'm gonna look here real quick. I'm looking on Tractor Supply right now. Look. Damn. No, okay. That's for a regular tractor. I don't need ones like that. Let me go back on here. I don't remember which one it was. All right. Well, it looks like they're actually come down. I mean, here's one. I'm gonna have to go back out there and look. They got a Kendra replacement lawnmower tire, 20 by 10, and everything. Tire only, $89.99.
Whew.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, you got lucky because you did not turn on that backlight.
I hadn't turned it on yet. I know.
Well, did you hear me telling Puppy to go, go, go?
Yeah, I heard
Yeah,
you.
it's on.
Okay. But they got a Kendra 18 by 9.5, 4 ply, $99.99. Yeah, I mean, some of the price is like, damn. Now, what's really weird here, you got 15 by 6 pneumatic tire with turf tread with the rim, $37.99. Well, that ain't bad. But like I said, I'm gonna have to get out there, and I don't remember what size tires they are. They're actually on the tractor. Yeah, they got.
Man.
I'm looking at this right here. They got a high run 26 by 12, $159.99. The tires I've got are getting dry rotted and they won't hold air. Now the only other option I've got is putting a tube in them, which is a possibility. That'd be a lot less money if I put a tube in there because they're still treading everything, but the tires are so old and everything. Like I said, they're getting dry rot, and the rubber and everything is getting to be so hard.
Mm-hmm.
But the first thing I need to do on that riding mower is I need to get the rear end up in the air and try and find out why the left spindle is not allowing the blade to sit there and turn. I don't know if I broke the spindle or what happened on it. All I know is that I didn't see that piece of concrete, ran over it, and all of a sudden, I've only got the right side mowing. The left-hand side is not doing anything. And I never did get it up in the air to find out.
My cousin is mean. 375 Reese's Pieces in a bucket. She's mean.
How much are they?
Well, one we have to go to Sam's Club. $58.
That's not bad, really.
That's not bad for what you're getting.
No.
No.
But
But Shade Tree, no, I'm just, that's one thing I was talking about is I just can't believe the price of tires and everything for a riding mower. I walked into Walmart to see about one. I don't remember what size it is. But when they told me, I was looking at, $60 to $70. Right. But I was telling them, that costs more money than a damn tire for my car. Actually, I think one of them actually does have a tube in it. The nice thing about the Ariens and that Craftsman, they both have the same rim and tires, same size and everything. So it'd be easy for me to get tires and everything fixed and then just go and swap them out.
yeah, she's definitely trying me today. The Reese's Pieces and then Ghirardelli squares,
Okay.
white chocolate caramel apple.
Oh,
She's trying me.
yeah. But yeah, it won't be that much longer, and I'll get that. Get that riding mower up and going again too. I just haven't messed with it because where I got it parked at and everything is not easy to get to it.
Yep, and that's his jungle.
Well, no, it's not that, but the other thing is trying to get it in and out of that gate. That gate, I need to get that all redone, which means I need to take both gates down, get them disassembled, get another hole and everything dug in the ground, sink another fence post in, and then get the gates rebuilt. I'll try and get that all done within one day. Oh, I didn't know Harbor Freight sold tubes.
Yeah.
Do they?
Yes.
I didn't know they sold mower tubes.
Yeah. Yeah, I was looking on here. The yarn that I'm using for that baby blanket, it's $22 for that specific colorway at Walmart. For different colorways, they have it $13.12 on up to $22.15, and I'm like,
Well, hell, that's not bad. If I got the tires in the front are 10-inch, I can get a 10-inch too with the hub and everything for $7.
and that may last long enough to get it done, but
I mean, hell, they even got a 13-inch with the hub and everything for 16.
yeah, but you're probably going to have to replace it every year. That's what he's talking about.
Yeah. I mean, still, I mean, for $16, that's a lot cheaper to buy the tire, rim, and tube and everything. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'll just have to see what size and everything. All right. Like I said, I'll have to look to see what size is on the for the one that I've got and everything. I know they got the real small ones and everything.
You okay, Arnie?
Yeah.
Because you've already been there and looked. That's why you know. I mean, they got the mini tire changer. It's actually on clearance, but they don't even have it here. They got a new one.
Now, that one right there, that's my friend that's up in Washington that I've been telling you about.
Okay.
Finally got a clear picture of him, so hey.
All right.
Mater, have you looked at Northern Tool at all for mower tires?
I have not looked at Northern Tool because the closest one is a lot further away than Harbor Freight, Lowe's, or even Home Depot. I can actually go to, I've got 2 Home Depots, 2 Harbor Freights, probably a couple of Lowe's, a lot closer to me than the closest Northern Tool.
Yeah.
There's even a Harley dealership closer to me than the Northern Tool.
Yeah.
And I've looked at some of the prices at Northern Tool, and it's like, I was telling Crystal, I looked at the prices on their toolboxes. I'm going, I can buy 2 U.S. General top and bottom boxes for the price that they want for for one of theirs.
Yeah.
It's like, nope. It's like, damn, they're trying to have their normal toolbox priced to like an Icon. Yeah, Sarge, we do have Northern Tool here in Texas. Got one over in Garland, and then one right there in Grand Prairie, on the Grand Prairie Arlington border. And the one in Grand Prairie is actually the closest one. But like I said, I've got at least 2 Home Depots, 2
Well, Harbor Freight.
Lowe's, at least 2 of each closer than the Northern Tool. I mean, let me look it up. I can tell you how far Northern Tool is. Closest one is what? They're saying 34 miles. It's 44 miles away. Yeah. And it takes 42 minutes to get there. Okay. I can actually get to Lowe's or Home Depot and Waxahachie quicker than I can Harbor Freight.
Yeah, if he goes to Tractor Supply in Waxahachie, right next door is Hobby Lobby.
Yeah. But I can still get to Home Depot or Lowe's quicker than I can to even Tractor Supply. I've got a Tractor Supply here in town. It takes me less than 5 minutes to get to that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I could go to that place, but I've got
2-minute warning.
Yep, but I've got other places a lot closer to me than going there. And like I said, from what I was looking at, Northern Tool is way more expensive. I'll tell you what. All right, no problem. I'll look forward to it, Sarge.
Have fun.
See if I can. No, I don't want to. But yeah, I mean, they've got their Extreme Toolbox 19 drawer cabinet, 72-inch and everything, $5,000.
Ow!
Yeah.
Ooh.
Their top box, $1,700.
Okay, so for that
Yeah.
top box alone, we can go to Home Depot and get that entire Husky setup that has the box, the hutch, the locker. So that's only $1,600.
Yep.
Oh boy.
I mean, the new U.S. General bottom box, $1,800.
Yeah.
The only difference is it's 72 by 22 compared to the one at U.S. General is 72 by 25. So, I mean, looking at 5,000 compared to 1,800. So, is that one at U.S. Northern Tool worth another $3,200?
Time.
No. But all right, let me shut that down. Well, actually, I was a little bit late getting started, anyways.
And I did that.
Anyways, I appreciate everybody that's come in. You know, especially having, you know, had Emily in, had Vanessa.
Yep.
Of course, had Arnie. Of course, got to have Crystal.
Yeah.
And
Have me kick you out of the stream.
of course, it would, you know, my stream wouldn't be mine if I wasn't here.
Yeah.
But
Well, like
yeah.
I said, I only kicked you in the I only put you in the basement.
I know. But I appreciate everybody that's come in. I'm going to get in there and have my dinner because I haven't had any. Well, since lunch, I've been basically blowing and going all day.
Oh, poor baby.
And I still got lots more to do. So I appreciate everybody that's come in. We'll see everybody Wednesday night. And so, everybody, y'all stay safe. God bless and have a good night. We'll see y'all
Bye-bye.
next time.
Good night, everybody.